Okay, so I'm just going to go through making a raked ceiling, and I'm using this tram sheds 3D model as an example, and so we've got these flat roof panels and then the windows. Oh yes, of course, yep, sure, yep. So, yeah, I'm recording it, yep. So what are your computer numbers? So it's 8, 7, 6. Oh yeah, great, yeah. 7, okay, right.
Can you follow the common wall? So
Sure.
they go up to the column,
Okay,
which
no
we'll
problem.
pass here. At
Yep.
least then we kind of have an idea.
Sure. Not too 7, yep, sure. Go on. Okay, so hopefully that's... Oh, sorry, okay. It should work as long as it's on, then it should work. There we go. Yep. Okay, so, I'm sorry, well, can you just show me which side you had those walls on? So this is the cliff face.
Yeah, I've got them across here.
Across there.
And across there.
Okay.
So just to show that side.
You got it. Okay, so I'm just going to put some walls in on the reference planes, and I'm not worried about the height. So yeah, just over these. So let's say even just to there.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay, that'll be enough. And then put a wall across the front. And okay, so into a 3D view, and with any luck we can find where those walls are. There we are, so there's the walls.
Yep.
And again, so the height at the moment is taking them past the roof, but that's fine. So then I'm going to make a section view. Well, I've got a section that's already going through the building that way so that I can see the roof.
Yep.
So if we go and open that view, then we can see some shadows off, so we can see these roof shapes. Right, so you can do a bit of tidying up as well while you're at it. So here you can see this roof panel goes down past the other one. So I'm just going to go to Edit Profile, and then that line can be brought back to there, maybe. That's much neater. And then I'll do the same with this. So this is still a roof, even though it's glazing. So again, Edit Profile, and then that line can come back. It's good just to tidy that up so that inside it looks neat. And again, we can see the walls there. So that's the wall I've just made, and I'll fix the back up in a minute as well. But for now, that's all I want. And then I probably couldn't get downstairs. So right, so then to make the ceiling, it's actually fairly easy. I'm just going to switch back to the plan so that you can see the planes, the reference planes. So I've got these reference planes that all run this way. So I might use the one that's closest to the end wall there. I'm going to use Tab just to highlight it, and then I can see what the name is. So it's roof plane west wall. So if you're using this file, it'll probably have that plane with the same name.
Yeah.
Yep, great. So then now in this section, we can go to Model in Place, and then you can still set the category to ceilings.
Okay.
And that's really important because then you can have lights and other things that are hosted by ceilings attached to this.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll call it raked ceiling. And then I'm just going to go to make an extrusion. So you see, once I click there, it'll ask me to choose the work plane. So from this list, I'm going to choose roof plane west wall. Okay, and then I'll use pick lines to pick. We'd have to think about this, but maybe the bottom of the roof frame I think is the best. In reality, you probably have purlins or little, metal frames that come out from the truss, and then that's what the ceiling will go onto. But you don't really need to show the purlins as long as you know they're there. So we'll say the ceiling lining might be 10 mil, and then the framing might be another, in real life it'd be probably 30 mil, so let's say 40. So I'm just going to go to here, offset, 40, pick the line. So I've just got 2 lines, and then I'll tidy it up. So here again, we can fix that later to make that joint a bit neater. But for now, I'll just draw a line that connects here to here. And maybe if that's the solid, actually that's the glazing. I'm doing it the wrong way, aren't I? It should be on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start again. So, picking this one. Then offset, yep, 40. Draw the line, so maybe to make it neat, I'll come down from here, straight line, and then use trim to join those things together. And so that's correct in terms of construction, but to make it neater for the rendering, especially, I'm going to use a line, and then choose the bottom of the roof, and then bring the ceiling to touch that. So there's no gap. Yeah, that's right. That's it. So then down on the bottom, I'll do the same thing. So I'll pick the line from the roof, and then use trim to join that together. That's it. That's it. So then I'll make the end really big. So I'll make that 20,000. So then when I finish it, I should be able to see that easily in my ceiling plan. Now I'm going to go to the site plan and just see which way it's going. It's probably, yep, it's going the right way, but you might see it goes the other way.
Okay.
It should be alright. If you're using the same plan as me, it will go this way. But sometimes if it goes the other way, then you change this to negative 20,000. You could, but it's just this is just the extrusion. Yeah, but in the plane that I picked. Yeah. So then now I can stretch it with the arrow to make it the full length. If that's what you want. So that's the ceiling done. But then we need to have a view where you can see it. So I'll finish that, and then I'm going to go to the View tab and go to Plan Views, which is one of these buttons that's gotten smaller. There are Plan Views, Reflected Ceiling Plan. And then I'll choose level 1. And now I still might not be able to see it because I can see it, but the view may not be set high enough. So if you don't find your ceiling, you just have to go to your view range and check the settings. Now here I've already set it up, but you can still check that. So here the top's unlimited and the view depth is unlimited. So that means everything above the ceiling, above level 1, is going to be visible. So that's it. And then, oh yeah, so we'll come back to that. So, but just to test out the ceiling, I'm going to go to Component, and then Load Family, and then Get a Light. So in the lighting folder, architecture, we've got internal, and we've got all these basic kinds of lights. So a spotlight, like a downlight spot, should work on this ceiling. But you'll see here, that's just a roof, so we can't place it there. So once you've got a ceiling, then the lights should work.
And we can copy and paste that ceiling onto the rest of
Absolutely,
wherever
absolutely,
we want.
absolutely. Yeah, that's right. So then, okay, so back into the section. Okay, so now we've got these walls. Now, ordinarily, you can attach them to a roof like this. So if I go to Attach Top Face, then notice I can't pick the ceiling because it's a model ceiling. Normally you can pick a ceiling, but not this one. So here I can pick the roof. It's okay. And then I can pick this roof. It's okay, but you can see it's getting confused because of the type of roof it is. So what you sometimes need to do, if attaching doesn't work, you just go to Edit Profile. So maybe, yeah, I think you've just got to edit. So go Edit Profile, and you'll probably end up deleting the top line. So it doesn't really matter. Exactly, it doesn't matter where it starts, really, because you're drawing them again, like you're saying. So now I just use pick lines, and then it's better anyway because then I can pick the ceiling, and then over here I'll pick the the truss maybe. So you have to decide where that wall's going to because it's got the window
Yeah.
and you're going to see it. So, and then with trim, we just need to join those so it's closed again. And there you might decide it either goes down or might go up, it's depending on your design. But here, yeah, I think it can go up. And then again, just join these with trim. So that's the new shape of the wall. I'll finish that.
So that goes right up to...
Yeah. So the only problem then is that it's only done this wall.
Yeah.
So maybe if you've got lots of walls that need to be the same shape, then you can just do one and then copy that wall
Yeah, because it
across.
looks in line with each
Exactly.
other.
That's it. Yeah.
Because I think to line up with the column stack.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so now, with maybe I'll make this one into a curtain wall. Okay, so maybe something like storefront, and then that way I've got a camera. So you can see there, cooking that up. Should be able to see
Oh,
this.
you can see it. Is that it?
Yep, that's it. That's the line of the wall, and then the ceiling. Well, it's behind that, but it's definitely there. Yep. Is that it?
And can you put a door on that curtain
Awesome.
wall?
Oh yeah, now that's good. So if you want to put a door in a curtain wall panel, you can. It's just different to a normal door.
There was videos about it.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
add
yeah. Of course, yeah. So what you do, firstly, you need to set the grid to the size of what the opening to be.
Okay.
So I'm just going to show you. So if you select this
So you
wall,
do it in 3D.
oh, any view, doesn't matter. So here, I'm just going to go to edit type, so you can see this horizontal grid is 2400. So that's this height,
Yeah.
and then we've got the width is 1500. So let's say you want that. I'm just going to go back so I know which one. So let's say we want it here. So I can delete that mullion from the ground, and now I can also tell which one it is here.
Yeah.
So let's say you want that door to be less than 1500. So then you've got to change the grid. So it's different to normal doors because normally you can set a size to a door, but here we set the size to the grid. Yeah. So I'm going to unpin this grid line, and then we can make this one different if you want to. So back into the 3D view, so you can see that one's different.
Yeah. But then you get one
Yeah.
different to the rest.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it.
Yeah, you might. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's normal though. When you have a door, you need different sizes. Okay, so that's the first step, getting the size from the grid. Yep. And then if you use tab, you can highlight the panel and select it.
Yeah.
Go to edit type, and then what you'll see sometimes, just the first time, the load button doesn't work.
Okay.
It should, but it's a bug in the program. So I'm going to close that. So to fix it, you just go to the Insert tab, then Load Family. And you go to curtain wall panels,
Yep.
and just load any of them, doesn't matter which one. So now I'm going to go back. So again, tab, select the panel, edit type, and now the load button works. So I can choose the one that I've just loaded, and that'll work. Or if I want a different one, no problem, edit type, load, and we can go back to that
Yeah.
folder and choose
Yeah.
another one. So that gives you a door. So there's special doors just for curtain walls, but they work well in plan. They look like a regular door, and you can still change the opening
Yeah.
just like any other door. And they're a family, so if you've got maybe here the door handle showing you don't want to see that in plan, I'll go edit family. So it's in plan, it's this thing. So I've got the visibility settings, and I'll just set it to not showing the plan. I'm not going to save it, I'm just going to load it back to the project, overwrite, yeah. So that's it. They work really well. It's one of the best curtain wall routines in any program.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So So that's it, yeah. And so just watch out though, if you go to change, say this wall here,
Yeah.
so I've just noticed that I followed the reference plate. Oh, by the way. So Caitlin's just here.
I'll wait
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, sure. I mean, I thought it was mostly sorted out yesterday, but yeah, yeah. Okay, so so here, let's say I move that point back to this main wall. You just got to watch out for the profile. So remember, because I changed the profile at the top, it's thrown out
Yeah.
the sketch.
Yeah.
So I've got to go back to edit profile. It's not that hard to fix because you use the align tool, and then pick these edges and just line it up again. So it's easy to fix, but it's even easier if you make it the right shape to start with, and then yeah, you won't have so many problems. So I'll just delete this one now, and then back into the plan. So I know this one's the right one, and I'll just get rid of the others that had a problem, and then copy everything. So there, and this is why reference planes are so good, because you can just line things up really quickly. Yeah.
How do I just book mine from the beginning? I already booked my appointment.
Yeah, but you just put the
Oh,
consent down.
yeah. But that's always the way. I mean, I've done multi-storey buildings where I've put in everything right down to the air conditioning ducts and the lights, and then realised that I just have to move one row of columns,
Yeah.
and then I had to go and fix 400 or 500 lights and a few, dozen ducts and all sorts of things, just because of one column moving on each level, but still. There you go. So that's it. So.